game in Buffalo today, would he play? And the answer to that is unequivocally yes. And so that is why, for sure, he's playing this game. But he's had a tough go of it, and he's had some tough injuries, and he's had to battle through that more emotionally than physically. It's been a tough for him that way, and he's gonna feel probably not 100% confident about this game, but he's not gonna feel. The first one has to come sometime, and it just happens to be on the first in Heinz Field.
Will you have him on a line with Gino to start the game?
He will play on a line with Gino for some parts of the game, yes. He won't play his normal number of minutes. I mean, he was a 19.5-minute guy for us last year, so there are circumstances or times when he might not be on that line, but yes, he will be. On my lineup card, he's playing center with Gino on the wing.
And who comes out?
That's going to be game time.
And was there a point for Jordan that was his low point, that you just saw him struggling with all this? And as a coach, what did you do to work him through it?
Well, there was not just one disappointing time for him. He's had a couple, and given the injury and the situation, in a lot of the cases, it was best to let Jordan stay away from the rink in some of those times, and I think from the staff and the coach and his teammates, we've supported him at every turn and been there for him, but some of the disappointments have been, he's had his best solutions when he's had some time away. He did go down and spend some time with his family, his brother and mother and father at one of the points. So, the difficult part has been to see him get excited about playing and get healthy, and then have some setbacks. But he's got a smile on his face right now.
Three more. Dan, how do you think you guys have handled this? Are they keeping a pretty open mind with everything and just wait to see what happens, or are they checking the weather forecast?
We're not checking the weather forecast. The coaches and the players, maybe they are, maybe they aren't, but we're not talking about it. We are getting ready to play an 8 o'clock game tonight, and in some aspects, a later start lends to more normalcy. We'll be going, guys will be getting their normal meal at home, and they'll be getting the rest and coming to the rink at the normal time, and we'll be bussed over to Heinz Field to get our gear on and play the game. So in some ways, the 8 o'clock start is a little more normal to the players' normal routine on a game. So we're getting ready to play at 8 o'clock and looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm wondering what last night was like for you. Did you sort of think about this and what it was going to be like more than you would the night before a typical game?
In terms of the classic and just the experience?
Yeah, just like the night before, what it was like.
I would say that yesterday was unique in a way I've never experienced about a game coming up. Last night you go home and it's not something that I was thinking a lot about at home last night. But yesterday was put aside playoffs, put aside my first playing game, some of those first. This was a unique day, unlike any other. That was really enjoyable. I had a great day, from watching the alumni game to the experience of the field, the outdoors, to the practice, and really, really excited. Like a day I've never had before. And I'll put it away when we get home, but looking forward to coming to that rink tonight. And lights are going to be on, and that atmosphere tonight at that rink.
Yeah, a lot of your players said that they didn't see midnight. Is this holiday a little bit lost on you because of the hoopla of the game, just the game schedule?
I don't think, well, maybe not for the players, but New Year's Eve is not a holiday that hockey coaches get to celebrate very often. So I was sleeping at 11:15, and probably would have been if it was the second.
How much of a distraction is this whole experience for the next game as well as the rest of the season?
We have a break, for us, a significant break before our next game. So we're going to have a day off and then get back to, focusing on the rest of the season. This is just about the halfway point for us. And we would change modes a little bit anyways after the halfway point. And before yesterday, a few days before, maybe a couple weeks before, there have been distractions in the build-up to the Winter Classic, and it has been something that is in the back of our minds. But after the game's over tonight, I think the guys will be ready to get on with the rest of the season. Will be much of a distraction.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.